This is our test run. What's good, y'all? What's motherfucking good? We are back with our second season of Curious Security Podcast. Let's give it up for a motherfucking another season. Okay? Because they say it's hard to do a podcast. Usually people don't make it past the sixth episode. But we did 19 episodes in the first season, and we back for a second season. Now, is the second season going to have 19 episodes? I wanted to do 20 episodes, but it did not work out that way. I needed a break. I was doing a lot. I was moving. Y'all, we bought a house. We bought a house. Give it up for being a first time home buyer. It's a big purchase. Um, we needed more space. We needed space for creativity. You know, we jumping right into things because it's been a while. But anyway, we needed more space as a family, but I also wanted my own space to be able to create content. As y'all know, first season, or maybe y'all don't know, first season was recorded right at my dining room table. My dining room table was consumed with podcast gear for a whole entire year or almost a year because I did take a little break. We celebrated our 1 year anniversary on August 6th, and I'm just so proud of myself. But not only am I proud of myself, the podcast would not be where it's at if it wasn't for y'all. Like y'all don't even know me personally. Well, a lot of y'all don't know me personally because a lot of my listeners are out of the country in different countries. Like the countries that be listening, it still blows my mind. I know I talked about this last season, but on I'm big on, noticing and putting out there my supporters, like 100%, 100%, because that lets me know that y'all fuck with me. First season, for the first season, for just being a regular person, a regular content creator that doesn't have a lot of followers and stuff like that, to have almost 1,000 streams just on Spotify alone, not to mention that Spotify is not even the top streaming. It is Pandora. Pandora, which is surprising, was the top streaming site for the podcast. So give it up to y'all because y'all is making it happen. Um, Let me see real quick. Spotify for podcast. I just want to check the numbers real quick because I haven't checked the numbers in a minute. And then we're gonna get back into everything that I've been up to in the time being. Like, let me just put it out there. I'm so excited. We got our own studio. We have our own office slash studio for the podcast. I ain't gotta worry about hearing my daughter yelling in the background. I ain't gotta worry about my boyfriend walking back and forth to the kitchen, giving me the mean eye and shit when I'm saying certain things. I ain't gotta worry about none of that. Shout out to you, babe, because I know that you're gonna be watching the episode when it drops. He gonna be watching the episode, but are y'all subscribed to the Curious Secure Podcast YouTube page? Huh? Oh, y'all just listening, but y'all don't want to watch. Y'all don't want to see the voice of the podcast. Um, yeah, like we doing it, y'all. We doing it. We done. It's called growth. It's definitely called growth because like I said before, like I never even seen myself doing a podcast. Like for what, girl? Don't nobody want to hear you rambling about what you think. But apparently people do. We have people out there that do want to hear it, that are listening. So real quick, I'm gonna just shout out, the countries that are listening real quick. Oh, it's a lot of y'all. Oh, it's a lot of y'all. So real quick, United States, Germany, Spain, Mexico, Puerto Rico, India, France, United Kingdom, Ecuador, Italy, Ethiopia, Jamaica, Canada, Panama, Slovakia, Estonia, Romania, Colombia, Russia, Switzerland, Equatorial Guinea. Never even heard of it. They listening. Vietnam, Bangladesh, Netherlands, Poland, Bolivia, Costa Rica, Pura Vida, Finland, Argentina, Pakistan, Dominican Republic, Peru, Ghana, Taiwan, 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 Uganda, Paraguay, um, Nambia. I mean, countries I don't even know how to pronounce. Shout out to y'all for listening, and I thank you for your support and your devotion. Like, I really, 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 really love and thank y'all. Um, oh gosh, I'm sorry, Apple Podcast is in the top now. Apple Podcasts, web browser, Pandora, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast. We on all streaming platforms, baby. We are. So anyway, yeah, getting back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I purchased a house. We got more space. Ended up getting some dogs. They bad as hell, y'all. Pit bull puppies is bad as hell. I might end up showing y'all. Well, I am. I'm gonna show y'all what the puppies look like and stuff like that, and a little bit of the house. That's if you are subscribed to my vlog page, which is Capturing Kira. That is also on YouTube. So you want to be following two pages. Two. That's Curiously Kira the podcast for the visuals of the podcast, and Capturing Kira for my little vlogs that I put up. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Y'all know school just started. Them badass kids back in school. But it is the holiday weekend, so they home for right now. They eating ass. So, um, on a more serious note, I pray that the kids have a safe school year because it's a lot. It's still crazy stuff going on. We got people going up into the schools doing stuff, and God, please, please protect our children, protect the teachers, protect their minds, protect the minds of the people because people are losing their minds, and it's not even funny. Talking about people losing their minds, we're gonna jump right into the first thing, okay? But yeah, that's why I took a break. But we're gonna jump into some of the stuff that's been going on that's been bothering me. How about let's talk about the terrorist attacks against black people? So in Florida, I believe it was last week, three black people in a Dollar General were gunned down, slaughtered, shopping, just shopping. Probably going in there to pick up some bread, some cereal for the or juices for the kids. And it's crazy because that same day, me and my daughter was in the Dollar General just picking up random stuff like ketchup and stuff like that, some soap and stuff. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you are in a state where you can have open carry or concealed carry, I suggest that you do what you have to do. If there is training required, do your training. You know, if there is classes that you have to take the classes. I took the classes. It was 8 hours. I looked at it as a shift. I did it on a Saturday. I got my concealed carry permit the same day. And I also got to shoot in the range the same day. And my instructor was like, look, for this being like your real first time up in here, and I've had my license for over a year. He was like, you a good shot. Um, baby, I'm not playing with the crazy. Y'all thinking y'all on some zombie apocalypse type shit, and y'all gonna fuck around and fuck with the right person and get hurt out there. So being that we know that these type of people are out there, we have to protect ourselves. Whatever your choice is, this is just one of many. Don't get it twisted. I'm not going to the grocery store. I'm not running to the dollar store. I'm not running to Walmart. I'm not running anywhere without it on me. Okay? Because it's not going to do me no good at home. It's not going to do me no good in a car. I got to keep it on me. And we are in the age that if you want to live, you better keep that thing on you. And I said this to y'all all last season. Before I closed out almost every episode, I said keep that thing. They're not playing with us. They're not playing with us. They're not playing fair. And I am not a person that condones violence, but you got to meet violence with violence when your life is on the line. What they did, what that coward did to those people in the store is unhumane. And if I had one question for those type of people, it would be, why the fuck you so mad? Why the fuck are you so mad? Because I can't understand. People have the same type of anatomy, different shades, different sizes, different backgrounds. At the end of the day, we are all still human beings. Why are you so mad? I really, really do not get it. And so when those group of people do stuff like that, it's never a terrorist attack. It's just a tragedy. It's just a situation that happened. It's never classified as what it is. It is a terrorist attack. Okay? It is a terrorist attack against black people. And that's what it is. Call it what it is. Um, and so since we know that they're not going to do what they are supposed to do, they're going to say, "Oh, it was mental illness." Don't get me wrong, mental illness does exist. However, racism does exist as well, which has nothing to do with mental health. So let's get that clear. So since we know that they're not going to do their job to stop these terrorist groups that want to wage war against African Americans, you got to do what you got to do. I'm going to let you know right now. When you do the roll call, 9 millimeter, if you're here, say present, 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 present. It's always going to be present. Because if you thinking that you coming with that crazy shit on me, I got a gift for you. I got a gift for you because if my life is on the line, baby, tell your mother bring the flowers and pull out the black dress and pull up the black truck because it's not going down like that. My life is just as valuable as yours. Don't for a second believe in your sick ass mind that you deserve to be here and we don't. This shit is fucking crazy and y'all fucking cowards. Fuck your mother for having you. And that's on that. The shit was fucked up. It keeps happening. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. I don't like the pressure that it puts upon us. Like people of other races, they get to go out and live life just as free as they want to. Like no worries in the world. They step out the door, the birds land on their shoulder and they chirp and singing songs in their ear, and we gotta be on guard at all times. You don't know how much pressure that is on us. You don't know how much pressure it is when we have our black men leaving the houses, not what having to think in our minds and wonder, are they going to even be able to come back home? Are they going to make it back home? And we tired and we sick and we tired of it. The the privilege that you think that you have over anybody else, like who the fuck gave it to you? Who gave it to you? Because I really would like to smack the shit out of them for y'all thinking that y'all got the privilege over everybody else. Fuck y'all. For real. The ones that have those types of thoughts. Fuck y'all. Because I don't mean the whole race. I mean the ones that think that they have privilege over everybody else. Fuck y'all. And when I say it from the deepest point in my ass because I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Um, but yeah, it's fucked up. I don't like it. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. I don't like the pressure that I feel that I'm under because things happen like this. Like it be times where I go to the store and my daughter, no, I'll be back. I'm running out real quick. I'll be back. Your kids can't even be kids anymore because of stuff like this. Because of you crazy motherfuckers that don't got your emotions in check. And that's that. Um, besides that, talking about individual mental health in relationships and stuff, y'all gotta remember to keep yourself first. You really have to remember to keep yourself first because um a lot of times when you are in relationship or you have families and stuff like that, you lose yourself because you are so focused on making sure that everybody else is okay. You have to make sure that you okay too because you come to understand that it ain't all about just your family. What is your family without you? You know, if you ain't around, what does that dynamic even look like? So you got to make sure that you keep it first and recognize who the fuck you are. Never let another person's insecurities, another person's actions and stuff like that make you feel less than what you are because you are you. You are you. So you remember that. Hold your motherfucking head up high and remember who you are. You know, take the time for yourself. Do the things that you need to do, things that are necessary to make sure that you're good. If that's getting your nails done, if that's getting your hair cut, if that's getting your hair done, if that's getting a pedicure, a manicure, if it's taking yourself on a brunch date and stuff like that. Because I think a lot of times we put the we put oh excuse me we put the ideal on this is what I want somebody to do for me. When really, 9 times out of 10, a lot of the stuff that you want somebody to do for you is things that you can do for yourself. Like I said this before, if you want flowers, go buy yourself some flowers. Don't wait on no man, don't wait on no woman to get you flowers if that's what you like. Don't wait on nobody to buy you no jewelry. Don't wait on nobody to just do anything for you that you can do for yourself. Don't wait for nobody to take you out to dinner. You can take yourself to dinner. You can have a lunch date to yourself. Like a lot of times you be feeling like you want to do stuff with other people. Take that time to do stuff with yourself. And when I'm saying this to myself too, because a lot of times I be like, dang, I be wanting to go out and stuff like that. And my boyfriend is homebody. I am too, but I still like to do stuff. Like I still would like to go out every once in a while, like just to get out, just to enjoy ourselves in a public atmosphere. And I'm not talking about every weekend. I'm talking about maybe even once a month. Once a month. He ain't really into that like that. He's not really into it. So those are things that I can start to do by myself. You know, it does not require for him to be like, "Babe, let's go out to eat tonight." No, if I want to fucking go out to eat, I'm gonna go out to eat. And I don't care if I'm by myself. You have to be in a place where you're able to enjoy your own company. Some people can't even stand to be with themselves. You want somebody else to be with you, but you can't even stand to be with yourself. Make time for you. Make time for the things that you like and the things that you want to do, and don't expect or wait for somebody else to do. So I definitely wanted to get that out there. I don't want to hold y'all long. I am cooking up episode 2. I definitely want to have a topic where I'm talking about just one thing or maybe a couple things, that have been on my mind. We spoke about relationships a lot last season. Relationships and the evolution of relationships, I feel like it still needs to be because relationship is a constant. It's a constant thing that has to be worked on. And that's either relationships with like intimate relationships or relationships with friends, relationships with families. They constantly have to be worked on because people go through different things at different points in their lives. And you got to know how to work around things. You got to know how to deal with things accordingly. So I definitely want to thank you guys for coming to our first episode of season 2. Yes, I want to try to wind down the episodes with just me. If I got a guest on and it runs over 30, 40 minutes, I'm cool with that. But I just feel like I'm able to create more content if I'm not putting the pressure of recording a long ass episode. And plus, it gives you time to look forward to the next episode. Like, damn, well, that was short. I wonder what the next episode gonna be like. So anyway, again, I thank you guys for coming and fucking with me. Cause I fucks with y'all heavy, you know. For real though. I definitely want y'all to take care of yourself. Keep you first. And like I said before, keep that thing on you. It's Curious to Carry the podcast. Let's get into it.